Say hi when you get on, guys. I was just sharing out real quick to the groups and pages and everything. Hi, Kay. Good evening. Okay. Hi, Luann. Hi, Dolores. Hi, Andy. Hi, Pamela. Hold on, I just got a message from Shirley. Okay. All right. Hi, Sheila. Hi, everyone. All right. So as you can see, I've got one of the new hairdo pieces on. I've got the 3 new styles in 2 colors each. So one dark, one light. This one's a little on the red side, but it's definitely like a brown color. It's very pretty though. And I've got a couple of new big spenders in different colors to show because I know that those are super popular. And then I'll go over a little bit of Belletress as well tonight. So a good lineup. Hi, Martha. Hi, Sharon. Wait for a little bit for people to come on. If you haven't shared, please do. And I do want to just go ahead and put it out there that I do also like screen record these, and then I've been putting them up on YouTube so that if you ever want to watch it on a larger screen, you can. Or if you are somebody who's not comfortable, because I have had someone reach out and say they're not comfortable liking or sharing or commenting because this is public and they are uncomfortable with that. So I will put it there. So if you have any questions, it's on my YouTube channel, this which I've been uploading it to. But I will put it on there. So if you have any questions at all, or you just prefer to see it on a much larger screen, I will go ahead, and I've been starting to do that. It will take like a day or so to get them up and running after I do it on here, because I have to go through and I like timestamp them and everything. So it does take like 3 hours per each one. Hi, Brenda. Hi, Sinria. Hi, Kelly. Hi, Leanne. Hi, Shirley. Hi, Margaret. Hi, Solitaire. Oh, goodness. Thank you for sharing, Sinria. Thank you for sharing, Martha. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and get ready, or get started, I guess. So this is the first one, and this style here is called Curly Girlie, and it's spelled like in the cutest way. You can see it. And this is the color R3025S+. So it is glazed cinnamon. So these are longer styles, but they can be cut, and they have the same fibers as the Raquel Welch ones do, because Hairdo is owned by Hair You Wear, just like Raquel Welch's. Hi, Anne. Hi, Colleen. All right, so this one is, let's see, it's got this like wavy pattern that's almost like, I'm gonna say almost like a perm, sort of, is what it reminds me of. So it's very long, but like I said, you can cut it. It's not high density either, so it's definitely got where if you don't want high density, and I will show you what it looks like when it is not been brushed out. So I brushed this one out so you could see more like what a natural wave pattern would look like on it, as opposed to when it first comes out of the box, which is kind of like ramen noodles. But you can see how pretty it really is like this. But yeah, this kind of looks like ramen noodles to me, but I really love this color. Let me put it that way. So let's see. Yes, solitaire. Yes, these are very, very soft. That was the one thing I noticed, is they very, very are. They're extremely soft. It's like pre-Raphaelite or Raphaelite princess hair. Oh, yes, yes, yes. I know exactly what you mean. Like, of course, I'm not maybe like Princess Ethelred and or Athelred and whatnot. Yeah. Phelan. Hi, Allison. Or that's Sorry, there's a lot going on right now. Hi, Phelan, not hello myself. It is beautiful, Martha, I agree. Thank you, Colleen. Oh my god, it does look like ramen noodles. So Sharon, yeah, I know it does, where it comes like packaged up in a thing, but like as soon as you brush it out, this is what you get. It's very, very pretty. It's really beautiful. John Waterhouse says solitaire. So yes, this is what it looks like. This is in glazed cinnamon. Very long. I do think this is right up your alley, solitaire, to be completely honest. I think that if you were to get this, you'd love it. Alrighty. So this one, like I said, glazed cinnamon. This is what it looks like when it's been brushed out. I will hold them side by side so you can see the difference. You can see the actual curl pattern as it's been intended. And I will show the cap on this one since I didn't do it on this one, since I was wearing it. Alrighty. So here's the cap. So this one here has what is called, it's like a skin part. So it doesn't have a lace front, it's a hard front. So this is machine, it's all machine done, it's open wefted. It does, however, have Velcro straps, which is a really good thing, as opposed to like the hook and eye or pull adjusters. It has open ear tabs, but they are moldable. And this is what the skin part looks like. It's all through this section right here. Like if you can see this shape where it looks almost like a finger right here, this is what it looks like on it. So it's used to mimic what skin looks like. And I can show you on the darker color real quick. It shows a little easier. There you go. You see how it looks like skin underneath? Like you can see my hand isn't doing it. There's literally a piece of fabric in there that is skin colored, so it can look like your scalp without there actually being like a lace part. Love it. Hi, Kat. Maria, this is called Curly Girlie, and it is by Hairdo. The one I was just showing is glazed cinnamon. This one right here is Alabaster, and it is R23/61. Hi, Rita. Yeah, no, it's extremely long. See, these are ones, one of the ones you can actually put them on like this, too. See, this one is much lighter. It is there. I would call this a cool platinum because there is a regular platinum, and I'll pull it out in just a minute where you can see the difference between these two. It's, yeah, there we go. It's totally solitaire hair. So pretty, says Martha. A big thank you to Shirley for the lovely floral headband she sent me. I love it, says Maria. Shirley says, we want to see pictures when you wear your costume with that wig. Yes, that would be really cool, Maria. Thank you, Shirley and Allison. I won one of the gift cards from the last wig party. Oh, that's so good, Sharon. Oh, my goodness. I love it when you guys get stuff and then you're so excited because, like, I know that, like, it makes you super happy. All right, so Shirley says that Curly Girlie by Hairdo is $160.65. Hi, Gloria. All right, so this is Alabaster, and this is the unbrushed one. See, you can see how low density it is, but when you brush it out, it does add more to it because it undoes the curls a bit. So this is the platinum color that they have on a different wig, but you can see how this one is much cooler and this one's warmer. That way, if you're looking at the swatches and you're not sure which one, so this one's Alabaster and this one is platinum. And yeah, this is R22 and this is, I think I said 2361. I will get to that style next. Made Marion hair. I'm in love, says Martha. Yes, Martha. I agree. It's very beautiful. These, oh goodness, that came right off. Okay, that came right off. So this right here, I would say it's super easy to pull back if you want it long and it doesn't look like bad or anything in this capacity. So if you wanted to, you absolutely could go like this. And it's long and out of the face. And you could put it up with a hair clip also. Let me just get it up there. This is one of the headbands of Hope ones that Shirley sells. So you can see you can put it up. You can also have the hair point up from the top, but I just twisted it down. Okay, let's see. Good morning from Malta. Wow, that's Lady Godiva hair, right, Elizabeth? Hi. Hi, Allison, Shirley, and ladies. Allison, your voice sounds exactly like my niece, so when I pulled up your live and can't see your face, I feel like my niece is talking in the background. Oh, goodness, Christina, that's so cool. Hi, Vicky. Where do you live this morning, Elizabeth? She said it was Malta, Christina. You love this one, Maria? Great wedding hair. Yes, I agree, Solitaire. I absolutely agree. And that one's... On to the next one. For one that is not as long. Alright, so this is the next style. I've got her in 2 colors as well. Let me turn this off. Okay. This one is called Sleek for the Week. And this is in the color Chocolate Copper. It is R6/30H. So that would be highlight. This has the same thing too, where it's got the little skin part here. Open wafted, and it also has the Velcro adjusters. You look good in everything. Oh, thank you, Luann. Okay, where are we? There we are. Yeah, these ones are super easy if you don't want to deal with a lace front, because it quite literally, it doesn't have one. So it has what I call a hard front, but if the product is good enough, which I feel like it is, you can easily put it on, and it really doesn't look terrible. So it'd be one of those like easy throw on and goes, or if you were to use like a headband also. This is pretty. So this one, I would say the hair is a little more, there's a little more density to it, but it's definitely not like terrible. And it's still soft as before. It's a lot shorter. So it goes to about right here on me. Beautiful, says Kay. Love the names, says Martha. Yes. I live on the island of Malta in the Mediterranean, not far from Sicily and North Africa, says Elizabeth. Yes. That's what I thought, is it was in the Mediterranean, closer to Italy. Somewhere around in that region. I bet you it's beautiful there. Here's the back. It appears to be a little gradated from what I can tell. Yes. Yeah, there's a little bit of a gradation here, especially with the way it falls naturally. So this one's got a nice, I would say this is a warm dark brown for sure, but because of the highlights, it's not flat. It doesn't feel like doll hair. It has the same fibers as the Raquel Welch does. Christina says, wow, Elizabeth, it must be beautiful there. Yes. And Martha says, that is a gorgeous crown. Wow. Yeah, no, I agree. This is really great. Like, I wish I could show, let's see. You can see, there you go, all the highlights that are in there. Like, it's definitely not a flat brown, because if it was, I wouldn't be able to wear it. Alrighty. And here is the same one, Sleek for the Week, and this is the one I just showed before. It's listed as technically Swedish Blonde / Platinum, and it is R22. And this is also Sleek for the Week. That was my teenager hair. Wow, says Vicky. I like Long with Layers by Hairdo, says Luann. Like the Pantene, yes, like the Pantene shampoo commercials. Exactly. The hair is so shiny and healthy looking. Yes, for real. You say this one's definitely warmer, but it is giving what I would consider to be like a regular platinum, like a 613, which they're not calling it that in this one. They're calling it an R22. Very pretty. Yeah, you can see like how shiny that looks, but not like doll hair shiny. It looks like healthy hair, like you're saying, like the Pantene shampoo commercial. Let's see. Here's another Headbands of Hope one. Let's see how this goes. So that's what it looks like when I've got it back in a headband. And if you know where it's not got a lace front, this is what it looks like as being a hard front wig. So it's really not terrible. As you can see, it still looks, in my opinion, pretty realistic as opposed to looking really bad with a hard front. Let's see. Shirley says this one's $152.15. Martha says, holy moly, wowza. Luann says, need more with bangs. Yes, they didn't have ones that came preset with this in this new styles, but they do have ones with bangs and hairdo. Here is Swedish Woman, and let's say like this, no one wants to see me in anything else than dark brown. Well, I just showed you a pretty good dark brown there, Linda. How much is that one? Shirley said it was $152.15, Martha. Gwen Stefani hair color. Yes, like pure bleach. Yep. Yeah, absolutely. Hi, Marlene. No, you're not late. You're good. You're good, girlfriend. You can see there's all in the back. Here's so you can see the realistic hair movement. So there you go. And another side-by-side of the colors in case you don't want something so warm. Alabaster, which is the 2361, and this would be the Swedish Blonde / Platinum, which is the 22R. Yeah. So, let's see. My week has been busy. I just will ramble about my life while I'm here. My daughter, the 3-year-old, she potty trained herself in one day. And I mean fully potty trained. She completely out of diapers in one day. Pee, poop, sleeping, wakes up to do it. It's crazy. It was like so fast. Just Hi, Terry. Oh, thank you, Marlene. The style is really pretty and perfect length, says Linda. I agree. It's very easy to work with. That one in particular. This one is another long one. This one's curl pattern is different. So you can see here's the curl pattern. I haven't brushed out either of these, and you can see this one's like, I would call them S curls, not ramen noodles. But it's like an S curl that goes all the way down, completely unbroken. This one here, on the other hand, it has where it is also S curls, but they're bigger. And then it is straight on the top. It doesn't start being a curl up here. As it comes down, it's been straightened on the ends. So you can see where it looks very like jagged at the end and it's curly. This is actually an extremely popular style right now with the kind of curls that this has going on. Allison in Wonderland with the headband on. Right, Sharon? All right, so this one right here is called Thrill Seeker, and I have her in the color. This is one you'll be familiar with because it is the same one that Raquel Welch has. It is called Rooted Golden Wheat, and this is SS14/88. So this one's cap is different. So let me show you. It has a small center part here and then a lace front that goes all the way to the ear tabs. So there's more to work with. If you didn't like the ones with a hard front, this one absolutely has it. It has the same fibers as Raquel Welch, very soft, and they're heat friendly. Open wefted, very stretchy. It has Velcro adjusters, and this one has velvet ear tabs that are moldable instead of the ones that are open ear tabs. Yeah. Okay. Shirley says potty trained herself. I'm betting we can get her to start doing videos next week. I'll get her some wigs. Right, Shirley? You know what? I bet you she'd actually really like that. I know that they have like ones for like little kids, but I know that like almost no one watching this like needs a child's wig unless they do the like really petite ones. I know some people with super small heads can wear the children's ones. But Yeah, no, I was shocked, let me tell you. So I've potty trained all of my kids the same way, which is where I buy them like a potty way before they're ready, and I just kind of leave it there so they're not like afraid of it, and it becomes almost like a toy at first because they're not using it. And then they get used to it, and as soon as they get uncomfortable with using their diaper, I say, well, sit down on the potty and go. And that always takes about 3 months for them to like make the connection. And then she just kind of started doing it, and that was the end of it. Just received notification what wig is sleek. Sleek for the week. I'll show the brown one. Here you go. This is sleek for the week, and this is in the color chocolate copper. So you can see nice and sleek. This one has no curls whatsoever. This one has like a more like high glamour, sort of like I'm going out with my girlfriends sort of look. And this one to me is like I'm gonna go and we're gonna go do a boudoir shoot, or you know, go to the Renaissance fair, something like that. It's a more classical style of curl, which is not something you really see nowadays. This one you can see like a whole bunch a lot. Colleen says that's beautiful. I have a closet full of child's wigs. You can have a co-model. On a 3-year-old, my goodness, that would be super cute. You know, my husband did say that he would do the men's wigs. Maybe we can do like a special thing where my daughter comes in and does it. That maybe if people want to see that, because I don't want to do a live and have you send stuff and people aren't interested. Sleep for the week, you can click on Shirley's link and it'll pull up. That's correct. Howdy, sorry about joining late. You're all good, Anne. In blonde. Yes, Angie. Sleek for the week. This one is the platinum. Oh, that's beautiful. Love that brunette. Yes. The one you're wearing is amazing also. I can go over them again because there's only 6 of them here. So if people want to see it again, I can easily do that. This is sleek for the week, and I can put them on. Let me just do this last one, and I'll just go over them again. So, all right. And this one is in a brown also. This one's it's highly dimensional. It's very pretty. Like, look at that. This is the 829, I bet. If I remember correctly. Because I always share it across them. Like shaded hazelnut, and then like Tresilor has it too. Yep, this is, okay. So this is glazed hazelnut. It is R829S+. This is also in Thrill Seeker. You can see how they have the lightened front, just like they would on a Raquel Welch and kind of like a Belletress. Same as before, it's got the part in the middle and a lace front all the way to the ear tabs. So here is this one. Ooh, that's pretty. That's very natural looking. I have to say that I think 829 is one of my favorite browns, just in general. You're welcome, Angie. It's pretty in glazed hazelnut. Yes. Is that 2 feet long? So pretty in that color. I'm gonna say this is probably 30 inches. Yeah, it's somewhere between 28 and 30 is what I would say. Yeah, but I mean, you can easily cut it if you want. Like this right here is where the first sort of things start, and if you were to stop it right here, it would definitely be more manageable. I mean, you can see what it would look like at this length. Let me see if I can. This one has a bit more density than the first one. Where's the tag? Okay, well, whatever. It's in here somewhere. So if you were to say cut it here, you can see this is what it would look like without it all there. Just pretend you can't see this. So this is what it would look like. Okay. 30, wow, yeah, no, it definitely feels like a 30. It reminds me a lot of like the Bobby Boss wigs, to be honest, like the style that this has with the lace front and everything. Love it. Does Sleek for the Week have the same lace front? No, it doesn't, Marlene. Yeah. So Sleek for the Week has a, this is harder to see in the blonde here. I can put these ones back on. So it has what I would call a skin part, because it has this part where you can see it is shaped like this. It has like almost like a finger shape in between here, and this is all machine, open wefted, stretchy, but it does have the velvet adjusters. It has a skin part, so there's a piece of fabric in here that makes it look like there is skin, and so it's fixed in this position right here. But if you are happy with it being in the middle and you just want an easy throw and go, because that's exactly what this would be, is so easy, is that you absolutely can just straight up leave it like that. Because I mean, you get even closer, you can see the hairs are sewn into it, and it looks the same on the blonde. It's just easier to see with the brown one. Oh wow, I looked away for the screen for a minute and I was like, wow, that's beautiful on you. Oh, thank you, Elizabeth. Yes, this one is Thrill Seeker. It is in the glazed hazelnut, and then I have it in a blonde also. Beautiful, says Ellen. Thank you. All right, let me put these ones on. I'll go backwards. So yes, I think I like this one the most because of the lace in particular, but I really like the alabaster color. That one's really pretty. And then I really like this one. And I mean, honestly, this color is really good too. So there is in brown and blonde, and you can see the bounce on it. I feel like it needs like some music to it. It's like, okay, there's that. All right, so let me put the brown one back on. This is Sleek for the Week, and it is in the color Chocolate Copper, which is 630H. I think I might just do this with it. All right, so this is what it looks like. Very, very easy. And I showed it with a headband, so it didn't look bad. I can show it again so that you can see that you can get away without a lace front and it not looking horrible. Because I know that that's a huge concern. And I really am into making sure the hairline looks perfect also. So here it is with the skin part in the middle here. And this is what it looks like with the headband on, where you can see it doesn't look entirely like fake, and it looks about as natural as you can get, honestly, with a hard front. That's extremely difficult to do with a hard front. A lot of the times with a hard front, it looks like it's a hard front, and it looks very wiggy. I don't think this looks like that. Thank you. It almost looks like we find on silk tops. Yes, Marlene, yes. I think they used the same kind of fabric. Ooh, you look fab, says Jasmine. Thank you. Yes, so Shirley says that this is $152.15. So pretty. It doesn't appear dense on the front. It is definitely not. So there is a bit more density than the first one I showed right here. So this one really doesn't have a ton of hair, but when you brush it out, it becomes more voluminous. So it like fills up the space with the hair and like air. Like if anyone has like poofy hair, they know what I'm talking about. This is definitely where the hair is all straight, and there is more hair here, but it's definitely not too much where it's like, oh, I feel like I'm being choked by it. And you can see this is what I'm working with. So there's plenty, and if you wanted to pull it back, you can. Like this. Let me take the headband out. So you can pull it back. This is what it would look like pulled back. And I bet you it could also go in a hair clip also. Just sort of latency. Let's see. Oh, well, there's a lot of latency. Okay, yeah, no, that looks pretty good from the back, I think. Okay, there's that. I'll put the blonde on again because I know Angie wanted to see it. This is the Sleek for the Week, and this is in the 22R, which is Swedish blonde / platinum color. So it's definitely warmer than the Alabaster, which is a cool platinum as opposed to a warm platinum. So I did not take these in at all. There is some stretch to them as well. Like you can see as I've got it, it does stretch if you want more room. See how much, yeah, you can definitely, yeah, like you can see how much room is exactly in there. There's quite a bit. Stunning wigs, just lovely, says Martha. Yes, I agree. All right. Let's see. Now I've got, there was some new big spender colors sent to me, so I can show that, and I can show what one that's been like worn for a little bit as opposed to one fresh out of the box looks like, because I know people always want to know how they wear. So this is a new one. This is, I haven't even taken the parts out so you can see. You're welcome, Angie. So this is Big Spender by Raquel Welch, and this is in shaded Biscuit. This one here has a full monofilament top, and it has a lace front that's extended. You can see how much there is in there. It goes all the way to the ear tabs, which are moldable and covered in velvet. This also has, where if you see it shining, there is silicone lining all the pieces that go down, and it grips your head. And this right here is an extended velvet nape with Velcro adjusters. Shirley says you can use the code Allison15 to get 15% off all hairdo wigs. So, yes. That is a pretty good deal because I don't think you can get the 30% off on them like the regular ones, yeah. All right. Yeah. This is Raquel Welch. Those were hairdo, but they have the same fibers because they're owned by the same parent company, which is Hair You Wear. So if you want something a little bit on the cheaper side, where you can, it's more affordable, you can definitely do a hairdo one. And if you're looking for more bells and whistles, I would say Raquel Welch, because they have, like I said, the same sort of colors and whatnot. Just the caps are what change, and they have different styles. So this is the Big Spender in shade Biscuit, and she is beautiful. Look at that style. Oh. Marlene says, beautiful on you. Thank you, Marlene. Stephanie says, that's gorgeous on you. Thank you, Stephanie. Yes, this is super pretty. And let's see. This one right here was the one that I have already. This is the Iced Sweet Cream. And you can see that this is the difference between the colors right here. So if you want just a little bit more dimension, that's what this affords. And of course the root. This one is unrooted, and it does have colors that are in it. They're just, it's not as dimensional as shaded Biscuit is. And you can see this is what it looks like when it's been worn, and this is straight out of the box. So I will put this one on so you can see how it does floof up a little bit, and you can definitely, if you like the style when it's been more lived in, that's what you'll get, especially when you start working with it more. So here, like you can see like how lovely this is when you really start playing with it, and it really floofs out. This is what it looks like when I've worn it myself, and I've started, like, I've brushed it, I've played with it. You can see exactly how it changes. It comes more alive as it did from the one before. Hi, Carolyn. Marlene says, I don't think I've had a big spender. I think I need it. Yes, Marlene, I think so too. I think you'd look really pretty in a big spender. And I think you'd really love it, to be completely honest. Like this is a style, I have to say, that floored me. It was one that I was like, I don't know about it. Like when I started doing it and looking at it, and everyone had it. It was like a huge thing with influencers. Everyone had a big spender. And I was like, okay, well, there's something about it. I don't really like what I'm looking at. And then I was like, you know, I'm going to do it. I'm going to see what everyone's been talking about. And this one right here is in Fiery Copper. And when I got it, I put it on. It was like magic, which I know is crazy, but same cap construction and everything. I put it on and loved it. And now I have 3 of them because these are just so great. These are literally just, this style is amazing. And this is one of my favorite reds from Raquel Welch. As before, I have the part unbroken in there so you can see it, but I will mess this one up so you can see it. Hey, Shirley, there's someone in here that's gross. Can you get Edwin out? Thank you, Shirley. Yes, I love this wig. It's amazing. I can lend you a big spender. Let's see. Lend you a big spender in pink and you can see if you like the style, says Shirley to Marlene. Yeah, Martha says he's gross. Yeah, I can still see the messages for whatever reason. The one where he responded to it, where he said, whatever LMK means or something like that. Hi, Vonda. So this is in Fiery Copper, and you can see as I have broken the part open with the monofilament here, it is like, I can't get over how beautiful this is. Like the colors and just the style together. Oh, this is so pretty. Just yeah, Andy's gone, right, Maria? I was gonna reply to him that he'd need a magnifying glass to find the pickle. Linda. I have two. I need to recurl. The Ice Pumpkin Spice one's so pretty on you, says Kathleen. Yes, yes. Didn't you thin yours out too? Size so pretty, says Martha. Yes, this is amazing. Style is fabulous. Wow, says Sharon. Right, Susan? Degenerate creep. Yeah. Yeah. Christine's laughing. Yeah, my husband's like, bruh, I can't. Yeah. It's gonna take way more than a penny. Like the that's so gross. Like, who comes on here and propositions someone? Like, honestly, like, what is even the point? What color do you wear daily for yourself? Okay, so I have a bunch of wigs actually in Fiery Copper. I have one in Simmer, which is actually, or Simmer Elite, that's actually sitting right here. So I absolutely do wear Fiery Copper all the time. And I also have it in a Mesmerized Elite, which I don't have sitting right here. So I really do love Fiery Copper. These three are mine, so they will be where I can like wear them if I wanted. But I have worn this one out to see how it wears in public. And that's how I know that these fibers really do stand up and it looks realistic and it doesn't tangle and anything like that. I'll have to film it at some point when we go out again, as people are getting sick here again, because go figure. But this style here, I picked this one for my first one as like a review wig. So this is the iced sweet cream, and I absolutely wear that when I go out. You can ask my husband because he's in the comments here. Can I see a side part? Yes, Kay. I can side pipe that for you. Hi, Allison. You look very pretty in this too. Thank you, Susan. Yes, it has a full mono. How much is the one you have on? Says Deborah. It'd be $286.06. So here's a nice side part for you. I don't know how far you want it over exactly, but like, mind you, this just came out the box. So I've been dealing with stuff at the house and haven't had like a bunch of time to play with them beforehand, but here it's side parted. There's a good bit of volume up here, but if you were to add a little heat to it, it would change that. But this is what it looks like when it's been side parted. And if you want the volume, it's already there. How is the density on this one? It's good. I would say it's a pretty natural density. So the way that I would explain it is, yeah, it's a natural density, like when you have a average amount of hair and then you add some curl to it and then you brush it out, where it's a little poofy feeling. That's what this feels like to me. And my natural hair when it was full was like this. It was a very kind of like poofy, voluminous sort of idea. So that's absolutely what it is. And there is enough so that if you wanted to pull it back, you can. Here is the close-up of the lace front here. You can see it's very good. And you wanted more volume, you can get more volume. Like, you'd go ahead and go like that, and now it's poofy again. But if you want to take a brush or anything else, and you could easily just kind of calm her down, especially if you take your hands. One of the easiest things that I've known is if you just take your hands, you don't have to rub them together or anything, but if you just take your hands and come through and kind of pull on it, not like pull, but bring your hands over the fibers, you can calm them down again. If you don't want it to be as poofy, you can literally just go like this. And with curly wigs, it works too. If you go down the curls like this, it'll compact them again, which is another trick if you don't have water with you and everything too. Let's see. Oh goodness. Do you deliver to Canada? Yes, Deborah. Shirley delivers to Canada. She lets you pick your shipping partner also. There's so many pigs trolling Facebook. Yeah, Andy, I agree. When I tried to do my giveaway with Tresilor, it was a nightmare. Shirley, I got my Renee of Paris Panache Waves Milky Opal. I'm in love, says Martha. Shirley says Fiery Copper is one of my favorite colors. Yes, it is. I love the red with the blonde. Thank you, Marlene. Too, it's gorgeous. Susan says beautiful color. Shirley says, yes, we do. Just be sure to read the shipping details. Customer is responsible for custom fees. Yeah, Marlene says, okay, that's it. I need/want one. Colleen says, gorgeous. That is beautiful. Marlene, that would be pretty on you, says Sherry. Kathleen says, Marlene, you'd look gorgeous. Allison, do I have Beverly Hills? Yes, I do, Angie. Allison, it is so sweet how you take the time to show us everything we asked you. You too, Shirley. Oh, thank you so much, Andy. Yes, Shirley loves to hear that about Martha loving her wig. All right, ladies, I will go ahead and show, let's see, the Beverly Hills. I was going to go through and I'll show some other Belletress too. I'll do the Pure Ambrosia if people want to see it, and some City or Luxe. Just if you have a request, just shout it out and I will do it. I have them all right here. So if you have any request in regards to Pure Ambrosia, the City Collection, Luxe, I got you. Let's see. All right, so this is Beverly Hills, and I have her in Sienna Spice. So this is the red color that came out with the City Collection. So all of these City Collection ones that are out right now, they all have the same cap construction. So I will show this one, that way you can get an idea. It is all lace front, ear to ear. You can see it there. With the left-sided lace part is extended also, so it's not just a little sliver. You have a working room in between here, and it's wider in the front, it's shorter in the back, or it gets thinner. This is an extended velvet nape here with Velcro adjusters, which is an upgrade to Belletress wigs. And then this right here is the velvet ear tabs that are moldable. Hi, Jacqueline. And I do sometimes wear wigs out to see how the fibers hold up. This is one of the wigs that I wore out before, along with Newport, to see how it goes with when you wear it out in public. So I do have to say that these fibers, I know some people disagree, but I think that these fibers are 100% different than the Cafe Collection, because you can see how that was a little bit of a mess. And then all I did, I'm really not trying very hard with brushing through it. And it is right back to its style, just like that. And it's this very feathery and wispy. I mean, like, it's so pretty. And you can see how it frames the face this way, the feathering, and it's just, so I think that these fibers are 100% different from Cafe, no question. And I believe that they have less tangling. I also think that they are softer, and when they do tangle, they are easier to untangle, if that makes sense. Do I have any chin length styles? I do, Stephanie. Pixie type? I do, Sandra. Yes, I will pull those out. There's 3 of them in the City Collection that I have. Anything in crushed almond versus milkshake? Yes, I have both of those colors, Christina. How eyes is a big spender, I think. Small. So Sheila, I'm the kind of person who's always had like an issue with Raquel Welch wigs, as where I find them to be too big, and then these ones for sure I have not had an issue with them, which is why I love them so much. This is the ones, what's it called? There's a special name for this kind of cap construction, and I just can't remember what they call it. Let me see. The memory cap. Yeah. So Raquel Welch memory cap. This one is a little different than the other Raquel Welch's. It's also different than their sheer luxury. I find that their sheer luxury seems to be pretty large on me too. But these ones I feel fit perfectly. I do, however, on my, like, see, I've taken them in all the way here. So there is where I feel that if you have an average, okay, let me put it this way. Raquel Welch, I feel, always fits average to large. Like, they list it as average, but I always feel like they're more on the large side. So if you're petite, you need to take it in a bit, kind of like I do. And otherwise, I think you should be okay, because I've never had an issue where I felt like the wig was too small, even on the hand-tied ones. I can't believe how you potty trained your daughter in one day. That's so nice for both of you. Yeah, she kind of did it on her own. My one of my other kids did that too, where he was just like, he learned how to pee just by himself. Just number 2 was a little more difficult. He was like afraid of it, but then once he did it, he was done, and it was just done. And he was, during the night, would wake up too, and that was it. It was, like, they got it, if that makes sense. I agree with you 100%. They are different from Cafe, says Marlene. That is totally believable. That cannot be a wig, says Martha. Yeah. Shirley says, just an FYI, we have marked down all the in-stock Belletress Cafe Collection wigs. Prices are super low because there's a warehouse sale still. How is the difference in maintenance in general with the new fibers? Was thinking about how long it would take before you need to apply heat to them, and then to maybe apply some silicone or conditioning spray. Okay, so Linda, I have worn out this wig. I've worn it to go shopping and like eat dinner out. I have not applied heat to it. All I've done is brush it, and this is what the fibers are like. So I don't have like a brand new out of the box sort of situation to compare, but there's basically like, there's no snaggling, and the little bit of tangle that there was because of the length involved, I was very, like, you just very easily, and that's the end of it. Like, I haven't applied heat to any of them yet, and I don't, when it comes to Cafe in comparison, I have to put heat on them every single time. With the Cafe collection, or with the City collection, I haven't had to do that yet. Shirley, does that mean all of the Cafe collection is going away? She believes that's what the case is to be. Yes, Christina, but that hasn't been said yet officially. Is that Big Spender? Yes, Cindy. The one that I was wearing, this one right here, this is Big Spender. Yes, this is Beverly Hills. Do you have Malibu or Calabasas? Also anything in Mocha Maple Brown? Yes, okay, geez, there's so many comments. Hold on. I have some editor's picks that have a crisscross. Editor's picks that I have to crisscross the Velcro tabs and puckers still up a bit at the crown, but it's still my favorite wig, says Shirley. Yes. Shirley, do you know when we'll have the new Milano from Belletress? I'd really love to see it before pre-ordering, says Elizabeth. Shirley says that she believes, Shirley says she personally believes that they'll, but I have no confirmation of that. I even think Pure Ambrosia is going to be discontinued, but this is just me speculating, says Shirley. Oh wow, that sounds really good about the fibers. Yes. Shirley says that she believes the new Milano is shipping out the first week of April. All right, so let me go back to the requests real quick. I know somebody said chin length, pixie type, crushed almond. Yeah, and that's how I store mine. I literally just put them back in here. I mean, you saw me like twist the fibers around. Sometimes I tuck them in the cap, and I literally just keep it like that and put the lid on. So there's not like any super crazy care to these wigs. Honestly, I think the fiber quality is just more substantial, honestly. All right, so all right, so this right here, kill two birds with one stone real quick. Alright, so I happen to have, this is the crushed almond blonde, and this is Milkshake, and this one is also a chin length one. Newport is chin length, and she's my favorite one out of these that are on the shorter side. So, well, it's a little bit more than chin length. It's about, it hovers above the shoulder, let me put it that way. So here is Milkshake, and here is crushed almond. You can see how pretty those are. This one is definitely the lightest of the blondes out of the City Collection. So let me put on Newport. They all have the same cap construction. Like I said, lace front, left-sided lace part. There's one, I think Modena, which is coming out from the City Collection, and that one is a center part, but like I don't have that one because no one does. So here it is. So it's, you can see it's not quite up here, but there's just a little bit, but it's above the shoulder still. So this is Newport, and this is in Milkshake Blonde. And here she is again with the crushed almond blonde. And this is on Calabasas. There real quick. I will put this on. Then I will get to the pixies, which there are 3. She's super easy. She kind of reminds me of this one here, the Sleek for the Week, but this one has a little bit of bangs in the front here, which are face framing in my opinion. You can see. So if you wanted like an upgrade to that kind of style with where it has a lace front and a part and everything, I would say that this one's relatively close to each other, at least for this live. This one is lower density than the Hairdo one. There's Calabasas in crushed almond blonde. Oh, thank you, Haley. All right. Stephanie says super cute. Let me get the pixies. Okay. And somebody wanted to see Mocha Maple Brown. That also is in a pixie. Alrighty. Here we go. So I will start with the Mocha Maple Brown, and I have her on San Francisco. You can see this is the warmer. They both have where they're dark brown with highlights, at least the browns that they have that are dark brown in the City Collection. This one has where it's mostly just warm. Same cap construction as before. There is a lace front, and there is also, you can see you can pick the bangs down if you want. This is also one where it has, you can go like this. Kind of ignore the part if you want more volume. You're welcome, Christina. Laguna Beach, yes, I can show you that, Colleen. I'm loving this one, says Kathleen. Can you do a low pony with Calabasas? Yes, Anne, I can show that again, but yes, you can, because there's plenty of hair there. Which is cooler, the tone, the crushed almond, or the milkshake? I've seen different people saying different things, says Christina. So I would say cooler in tone. They're kind of similar, tonally speaking. This is Buttercream Blonde in Palo Alto. So you can see, so Milkshake Blonde is like shaded biscuit. Obviously this is super warm in comparison. But you can see it's got like the sandy blonde, which is darker in here. It has a root that is more on like the neutral leaning cool side. The blonde in here is for sure cool. And the crushed almond, you can see it has that same sort of color going on here that you have in Milkshake Blonde, right? So you have the dimension, but there's far more blonde here. So they're basically on the same sort of situation here. This one very much is like a neutral to cool, and this one, because there's just so much more blonde. I mean, even if you bring them back here, you can see that they're relatively close to each other. But I guess if I had to pick, I'd say maybe Milkshake is just a little slightly more cool, but I would definitely say that they're along the same sort of thing. The colors are very close. The rooting, however, is where they vary more. So on Milkshake, the root is darker and it is more neutral. And you can see on here, on Calabasas, the crushed almond, it is warmer. The root is like a golden brown, as opposed to this one, which is definitely more neutral. Okay, so this was Buttercream Blonde and Palo Alto. You see, she's got the perfect length of bangs. Doesn't go in my eyes, and my hairline to eyebrow is 2 inches. So there's definitely plenty of room there. There isn't a bad wig in the City Collection. Wigs I've seen so far, they're all gorgeous, says Shirley, and I couldn't agree more. Have Mew in that color. It's very similar to shaded Hazelnut from Raquel, but more highlighted, says Margaret. I've had both colors and felt they were so close. Yes, they're so close to the same. Exactly. Yeah, it's very slight. It's a slight tonality change, really, and that's in the rooting. That's about it. Thank you so much for the in-depth description. You're very welcome, Christina. I love the Oatmilk Blonde. The Luxe collection is so much Iced Macchiato from Raquel Welch. Yes, that is true. I compared them, I think, last week. All right, so this one right here is Dark Brown HL, and this is on Napa. Haley says these are also beautiful. Yes, I couldn't agree more. Here's the very pretty highlights in this one. You can see there is blonde. There's like a pretty coppery color in there. So it's all very much mixed together. And then this is what she looks like when you turn around. And one of the things is that I have always said over and over and over, pixies need a headband, because I feel like with less hair, you have more to work with up here. So you can put anything on your head without it looking like ridiculous. And it adds just that special amount of something where it's like, oh, it's so cute now. See? And even like a big one. Like this one, still super cute. And it's not overwhelming at all. So if you've ever been like, oh, I really want like a huge headband, a pixie would be the way to do it without it being like overwhelming. For sure. What was the first one's color? The first one's color was Mocha Maple Brown. Jacqueline. Good to know. So not as bright and very cool and muted. So I showed them before. I can show it again. There's a slight difference as to where the Iced Macchiato by Raquel Welch is, it's a little more ashy. So when you put them next to each other, I'll just get it. Hold on. That's not it. Oh my goodness, maybe all the way down there? Of course. I want to make things easy. Okay. Alright, so the colors are similar. They're very close, but they're not quite the same. So this is Shaken Oatmilk, and I have her on Lauren. This is also on from the Luxe collection, so it's got a full monofilament hand-tied lace, or hand-tied cap all the way around, lace ear to ear, silicone ear tabs, everything. So this is definitely where I would say it is a beige blonde. as opposed to a cool blonde. I would say this is definitely more neutral. And so when you take out Iced Macchiato, which is absolutely a cool color, it's like, you can see how this one looks very much ashy in comparison to this one, which doesn't, now it almost looks kind of warm, but it's definitely not. So Iced Macchiato is extremely cool toned. It's almost like smoky, kind of like British milk tea, but without the lavender hue. So you can see that this is more of a neutral blonde, and this is an ashy blonde. They are the same level for sure. Like you can see the color is not much darker or anything. So that's where they are the same. Same number level, like if you were dyeing hair, except this one has like a cool tone. This one has less of a tone. It sits more in the middle, being very neutral. You're welcome, Sandra. Yes, cool. There is a new gray silver, isn't there, in this collection? J.E., you mean in the City collection? Yes. In the Luxe collection, yes. They have the same name except for one of them has the word gray to the end of it. But yes, I can show that. Does it go on you? I agree, headbands make a difference, and we just happen to carry a lot of them, says Shirley. Yes, and I really love the Headbands of Hope ones. Yes, Oyster Gray in the City collection and Oyster in the Luxe. Right, exactly, Marlene. Hi, Joe. You rock. Thanks so much. Thank you, Christina. It's looking warm on screen, but it's not, says Margaret. Oh, okay. So hard to choose. I love all of them, says Haley. Right? Hi, Fortune. I'm going to send you Mango Sunrise. You look gorgeous in every color. I'll be like, you won't even look like Big Bird's wife. You know what? If you want to do that, sure. I will put on like anything you send. Like, you know, we should do like a special Halloween one this year where it's all like crazy colors, where it's just like, no, but it has to be before in case somebody wants to buy it. That way, all the different fun colors for sure. Let's see. Was I doing? I feel like I was going to do something and now I can't remember what it was. Oh, the Oyster. Yes. Yes. I have the City Collection Oyster Gray on Santa Barbara. So this is the one where on the Luxe, it usually has where they added like a darker part right here, and they don't have that on here now. This is going to be like the shorter version of Beverly Hills also. Where it can come down like this if you comb it, and it can go like this. Or if you go ahead and don't want it in your face as much, you can very easily take it like this, and the face framing will literally come up off the face and it won't face flop on you. That's what I've noticed. These ones have this lovely, lovely, lovely feathering and face framing. Like it's just, you really can't do better. Like honestly, it's so pretty. I do so good at color comparisons. Thank you, Haley. Hi, Liz. Any blonde shade with no dark root in Beverly Hills? No, Angie, I only have one Beverly Hills. I don't have like multiples on every style. Do I have citrus mint and sangria? I don't have a citrus mint at all, Margaret. Love that one, says Sandra. All right, so what I do have is I can show you an unrooted blonde, but I have it on Newport. And this is going to be the unrooted version of Beige Linen Blonde. So here is the Newport, and I have her on, this is the color Cake Batter Blonde. And so this is what it would look like if you had the unrooted one, so you can just imagine it on the style. I'll put it on for you so you can see it. Then I'll show some pure ambrosia. Right. So this is going to be your lightest and most blonde unrooted one. in the City collection as of right now. If they add more colors, that might change, but for right now, this is what it looks like. Love that one. It's a really flattering style, says Anne. The non-rooted blonde in City collections are Buttercream blonde and Cake Batter blonde. Yeah, this is going to be the lightest one, and I know Angie was liking the platinums, so I figured this would be the closest. Do you have any City collections? Yes, Enria, I have the whole thing. That's what I'm showing right now. This is part of City collection. The last several plus, yeah. That's cute, says Margaret. What's the gray one called? That's Oyster. Yeah, it's Oyster Gray. Yep. It was on Santa Barbara. Do I have Los Angeles? Yes, Enria, I do. Yes. So this was Newport, and this was in Cake Batter Blonde, and I will show Los Angeles. So this is Los Angeles, and I have her in Beige Linen Blonde, which is the rooted version of this one. So if you like this one, but you do want a root, that's what Beige Linen is. So you can see the same color, it's just rooted. And so the difference between, this is why I still have Newport on, is that Los Angeles is basically the same style as Newport. It is just shorter in the back. So if you look at it from the side, you have where it goes like this, and you've got these cute little tendrils that hang out. And on Newport, you have where there's just more length. So let me put this on so you can see what that looks like. You can see there is the difference with the back there. But it has the same face shape, and it's also just a little bit shorter. You love the rooted, Margaret? Yes. I think I like the rooted on this one too. Let me get the Laguna Beach. No, I think Colleen asked for that. Just wigs everywhere. I'm gonna do Belletress tomorrow also, so I will be able to, I forgot what I was doing, sorry. All right, so I have Laguna Beach right here, and I have her in Caramel Blonde. So she is left-sided also. She's a little bit longer and has some curls. So I would say she's definitely longer than Newport, obviously, but she's kind of got the same vibe as that also, but longer. If you were to grow out a Newport and you still had like the curls and everything, I feel like this would be like an extended version. So here is Laguna Beach, and this is in Caramel Blonde. Maria says very pretty. Dolores says so cute. A little bit similar to Cascara. Yes, Linda, it is. You're welcome, Sinria. Thanks, Allison. You do a great job, so patient with everyone's questions. You're welcome, Angie. Or, oh, gorgeous, says Margaret. Yes. Love this warm blonde. Yes, this warm blonde, Kathleen, is the same as the 1426 R10 from Treslor. Yeah, so I know you love that one, and that's probably you're like, ooh, with this one. Wow, says Kay. Christina says, love that style. Fortune says, beautiful. Yes. Ooh, Annette says, hi, Marlene. Thank you for recommending Shirley's. I ordered my first 2 wigs earlier tonight. Yay! I'm so excited for you. How do I find the City Oyster wig? Having trouble finding it on the website. Okay, so the name isn't City Oyster, Sandra. The one that I had, it is called Santa Barbara, and it is from the City collection in Oyster Gray. So what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to search the name Santa Barbara, and then when you get to that page, you can choose from the color swatches, and then you can add it to your cart. You're welcome, Kathleen. Solitaire says that tone is great for your skin. Thank you, Solitaire. We are both so fair, but you can wear everything. Yeah. Shirley, I know you said if we wanted to order City Collection, it needed to be done by last Wednesday. Is it still okay to submit orders knowing they might be a wait? Yes, Leanne. Yeah, you can still order it. You can still pre-order. It will just be where it comes out later. No, this wasn't Beverly Hills. It was Laguna Beach. Laguna Beach looks way better on you than the model pic, says Kelly. Yeah, like I said, sometimes I don't understand what they're thinking about when they do it. Like, did you see like the one where the lady literally has a dog in one of them? I was like, what? That's like the most random thing, but it's funny. Yes, Sandra. And then Shirley also just put the link directly in the chat for you. Is Laguna Beach low density? Yes. You're welcome, Leanne. Yeah, it's definitely low density. So you can see, here's my hand, and you can see it in the back. That's how much density there is down here. And when you come through it, it's definitely not like a ton of hair. It's not overwhelming, but it's just enough to make you feel like it is like a natural density is what I would say. Yeah, and like brushing through it, it doesn't tangle or anything. This is honestly the first time I've brushed this, and I've showed it I don't know how many times on lives and stuff where you put it on, you shake it around, it goes in the box like repeatedly, and this is the first time I've brushed it because I haven't worn her out at all. But you can see it just goes right through it. It's definitely not snagging, and this is what she looks like when she's been brushed. So I've never actually brushed her before. So like I was saying before, if you just take your hand too and go like this, you can bring the style back if you don't like it poofy like that. So you can just straight up go like that, and it'll just condense the curls again. And I'll put her back on so you can see what it looks like since she's been brushed. All right, so there she is, and this is, like I said, this is when she's been brushed out. I've never brushed her out before. Okay. Yes, I have procrastinated and still have until Monday to get them in. Okay, so Shirley says that if you want to order one and you want it in like before every other time, she procrastinated, so yes. She says she has until Monday to get them all in. Okay, Laguna, need it, says Margaret. And Leanne's so happy about that. Is that a reddish blonde? Yes, Sinria, this is. Yeah, Caramel Blonde is a reddish one. Yes. It has a little bit of like a reddish auburny hue in it. Yes. Love, love, love Laguna, says Kay. All right, ladies. Yeah, no, she's a stunning style. Very, it's just long enough to give you more, like a more feminine touch if that's what you want. And otherwise it's not too long where it's not manageable, which is a really good quality in a wig, honestly. Very pretty, says Sinria. All right, I'm going to show some Pure Ambrosia now. And I will be on tomorrow, assuming all is well. My mom won't be here with me, unfortunately. The plan was that she was going to. So she had her sister come, and they like went to Disney. So she ended up getting COVID. And so now she's sick downstairs, and so she won't be able to come on tomorrow. But I will still be here, and assuming I don't also get sick, and I will do the all the Belletress that you want tomorrow. We can take all day and do it. Not all day, but the whole 2 hours and whatnot and do it. Like, no problem. I don't mind helping you guys, and I know you guys like seeing everything. And Haley says, love that color. Okay, so let's go with this. I have Pure Ambrosia right here, and this is in the color Brown Sugar Sweet Cream. So here she is. She is just a gorgeous style. Just so, so pretty. So she has a creative lace front, so it goes ear to ear. She's got a beautiful center part. She is open wefted and has the extended velvet nape here and pull type adjusters and velvet ear tabs that are moldable. These are all the same. I have 6 colors that I can show you if you have a desire to see it in anything specifically. This is the brown sugar sweet cream, and you can see how pure, how just pretty this is. You put it on and you are just ready for the date. You're ready to go out. Brush her a little so you can see this is from the Cafe Collection, so it comes in all of the Cafe Collection colors. So it even comes in the discontinued cream soda blonde also. So if you were sad that that color got discontinued, you can actually get this new style in that color. Do I have cookies and cream and pure ambrosia? I do not, Haley, but I do have it on, I think it was Lady Latte, but I think that's been discontinued also. She's beautiful on you, says Tanya. Thank you. I would love to see it in, okay, yes, I do have that one, the Butterbeer Blonde. If you give it, may I see Sienna Spice? Yeah, if I have it, yeah, Sinria, I have that one in Beverly Hills because this one is from the Cafe Collection. I do have, let's see. You just want to see the color? Yeah. Here is Sienna Spice, Sinria. So you can see it's such a pretty color. It is much lighter than Sumptuous Strawberry. This is definitely like, it's unrooted. It does have some dimension to it, but it is nowhere near as dark as Sumptuous Strawberry, which I can show that in a minute. Okay, so she is a gorgeous style. Yes. Yeah, I feel the same way, Anne. Still mourning for, yep, Nutella Buttercream. I feel the same way. I only got one wig in Nutella Buttercream before it all disappeared. And it's so difficult to come by at this point, where it's like, you're welcome, Sinria. Shirley says, I have most of the colors in Pure Ambrosia. Make sure your notifications are on, as I will be happy to show them all. Alright, so here she is in Butterbeer Blonde. This is Pure Ambrosia in her, and I will put her on and I can brush her out to show you what she looks like. This is the Butterbeer Blonde, and this is when it's not been brushed out, so you can see how compact all the curls and everything are. Shirley says, don't be too discouraged. I have it on good intel that some wigs will be coming in Nutella Buttercream. Ooh, that'll be exciting. I wonder what the styles will look like. Oh, is it from the Icon collection, Shirley? Is that where, that's where the Nutella Buttercream is coming, or yeah, Nutella Buttercream is where they're going to do it? Love that color, says Jan. Yes. This is the one that is the closest to Shaded Biscuit by Raquel Welch in, wait, if you love that color, you will love this color. Sinria says Red Penny. I don't know if they're going to be returning with any of that. So here she is, and this is brushed out. It's definitely perfect date night hair. It is just amazing. Yes, Shirley says, I do believe it will be the Icon collection. That Buttery Blonde is so pretty, and the root looks short, which I like. Yes, it is not, it's definitely not overwhelming. You can see it's about as far as it goes, and it looks pretty realistic in my opinion. Love that, says Colleen. And yes, I will show Cream Soda Blonde next to it, because this is the unrooted version of Butterbeer Blonde. So here is Cream Soda. You can see next to each other. This is what it looks like. You can definitely tell it's the same one. It's just not rooted. And as they come fresh out of the box, this is what you look like when you brush them. You can see just how pretty the curls are. And like I showed before, if you want the style to come back or you like it tightly done, that's super easy. You can spray some water on it. Sometimes even like the Trust Tech, the leave-in conditioner works also to help like boing it back. So here she is completely brushed out, so you can see there is the style as intended, and it's really gorgeous. You can take your hands and run through it and condense the curls again. They just won't be as piecemeal-y as before. Put this on for you. Crossing my fingers and toes for that. I can't figure out a color in the new collections. Oh no, Anne, because you only like the Nutella Buttercream. Is that why? Is because that's like your color? Is that one? Is that why you're having a hard time finding a new one? Love them both, says Christina. Pure Ambrosia and Cream Soda Blonde has already been put into the... Oh, really? It's been put into the discontinued colors category? Goodness. So then, what's the price on cream soda, Shirley? If it's been discontinued already, does that mean it's now like 60% off, even though it's... Is the price changed even though it's considered discontinued colors category? Yes. The color that was rooted is, yes, Butterbeer Blonde. Cream Soda is the one that is not. You can see them again side by side because before I was just wearing them and now I am not. This is, you can see, very pretty. This is a really pretty color though. Like honestly. I have one hair. Yeah. There we go. And she's really pretty. Yes, it's similar to my bio hair, what's left of it. Oh, okay, you have like a warm brown. Yeah. Unfortunately, I do know that there's really nothing that's super comparable to that color in particular. That's for sure. Yeah, because it's really light ash brown almost, and then you have the ones that are both dark brown, and that doesn't fit. There's colors that are closer to brown sugar sweet cream, but not so much the like mocha with cream or even Nutella buttercream. Yeah. Let's see. Shirley says we have pure ambrosia that ships from Belletress for $202.54. All right, so this is Bombshell Blonde. This is going to be your lightest, most brightest blonde when it comes to pure ambrosia. It does come in the Roca Margarita, but that one is definitely cooler, and the root on it is going to be a lighter color. This to me says like Barbie blonde, essentially, is really what this one reminds me of. Do you know if they are discontinuing Belletress Destiny, says Eileen. Alright, so I am going to be on tomorrow, assuming I feel okay. So I will do more of the Belletress tomorrow. I'll finish showing off the Pure Ambrosia tonight. And then I will see you again tomorrow. So here is the Bombshell Blonde. Really pretty color. Really pretty style. Oh. I wonder why it's sitting flat. There we go. Alright, so here is Pure Ambrosia, and this is in Mocha with Cream. Is Milkshake Blonde? What's the collection? It is from, that would be the City Collection, Mary. I don't, but any colors I have in stock are listed at $155 on sale now. Amazing show, says Martha. Thank you. So this is Mocha with Cream, and as you can see, this would be the one everyone's talking about. This would be the rooted version of the Nutella Buttercream. I haven't brushed all these out, so I guess I'll do that. Ooh, that's pretty. Says Sinria. Yes. Love Mocha with Cream, says Margaret. I agree. I really love this color. I mean, I really love the, look at that. The, like, pop of the dark in the front. That's so pretty. And this is the Cafe collection. So the fibers are the ones that are a little on the thicker side and will require heat care sooner than the City collection and the Luxe collection. But if you really love these colors and you are okay with the heat treatment and whatnot of them, then this style is gorgeous. Because, like I said, I have plenty of my own in the Cafe collection, and I think the styles and the colors are well worth it. Tanya says, absolutely beautiful. Yes, Milkshake Blonde from the City collection. Gorgeous, says Colleen. It looks reddish. Yes, Sinria. Yeah. So Mocha with Cream does have some red in it. It's got, like, where the mix here is, let's see if I can. The mix on Mocha with Cream is a brown, a red, and a blonde, with the root being, let's probably see it like this, with the root being darker. So you could definitely see the red in there. It is super pretty, and I have it, like I said, I have it on the Dolce & Dolce that I wear regularly, and I really love it because the reddish hue to it is something that I look for in wigs too. Alright, and we'll end this on a fun note. This is Strawberry Shortcake, and this is so fun and so pretty. Like, look at the dimension in this, especially in the front. Like, that's just so pretty. I really can't get over how pretty this color in particular is on this style. Like, if you wanted something super fun, super flashy, but beautiful, like, I mean, I feel like you can't go wrong with this. It's so pretty. Heat treat a curly wig. Never thought to look, says Sinria. Yes, you might like this one too. If you're somebody who likes red and oranges and blondes, Strawberry Shortcake is really good too. Marlene says to add steam, then wrap in the hairnet to prevent the moisture from weighing down the curls. Yeah, the only other way that I've known where people have heat treated the fibers would be where they like straighten the whole thing and they heat treat it like that, and then they re-curl it, which if you don't know how to curl things very well, like I don't in particular, I don't tend to do that. The only other thing that I do would be where I take like the Tymo brush that I showed the other day. This one's the plug-in type, where I would pass it through real quickly, or maybe only focus on where it needs heat treatment, and I just kind of deal with the fact that I know the curls are going to change a little bit. Alright, so here she is in Strawberry Shortcake. Super, super pretty. Alrighty. So I will see you guys tomorrow, and I will show the Belletress, and if you have requests about what you want to see, I'll just leave the whole thing open to like requests probably. So if you want to see something from a different brand also, that will be fine. But I'll just start off with mainly the Belletress stuff. Thanks, Allison. Your lives are very helpful. You're very welcome, Anne. So I will see you guys tomorrow at 7 p.m. also. And I will, yes, a chi works well. Yeah. So I will see you guys tomorrow. And I will do any of, if you want to see anything in particular, then I will show it then. Thank you so much, Allison. Have a good night. Thank you, Marlene. All right, guys. Well, thank you for coming in and having a great party with me. And I will see you tomorrow. Thanks, Allison. Good night. You're welcome, Margaret. It's always a pleasure to come on here and talk to you guys. Good night, Sinria. All right. Good night, lovely ladies. I will see you tomorrow at 7.